Well, there, Coffee Time friends. How y'all doing? It is Memorial Day weekend. It's a busy weekend. We're coming late. This is probably... we've been this late before. We're doing macaroni salad. Mama's famous macaroni salad. And I'm just doing a little prep here. I got to do some eggs for her, and I've got to do onion for her. Look at that onion. That is a big old Texas sweet. Look at that. I'm going to cut that root off so if I can grow some. We've brought all kinds of stuff from roots this year, folks. Mama's raised beds are full of roots that have come up. That's all you have. That's all I've been doing. Now, you may need to do something else. I do that. I put that in water overnight, give it a jump start, and then we plant it. Some of it's come up really good. Some of it's been a minute, and some of it didn't come up. But some of it we thought wasn't coming up. It did come up. So that was just a nice little surprise. But this is, I always take that layer off. Why do we do that? Is that like something we should do? Or is that just something I've got used to doing? Mama, why do we take that layer of onion off?
I don't know. I've always done it.
I do it because my mama did it. That's the only reason. That's the only good excuse I got. Mama,
yeah.
You got your, I got your water on the boil, but it being seasoning in it. Look at these eggs, folks. That was 2 dozen eggs that we have boiled. Getting ready for today. Prep is a lot of it. Now, all day today, we have been working. We made flowers up. I tried to video for y'all. I really did. You can ask Mama. But it was in and out before I could even get it to go live. And I said, I'm not putting them through this. And we just got to get this done. And we'll not take a Sunday ride and show you all the flowers tomorrow. But I'm just slicing this onion up. It's almost like I want an onion sandwich. Yes, an onion sandwich. That's a southern thing. I would love to have a good onion sandwich. Mama, is one onion going to be enough?
I think so.
And you want, this is the sweet. You want to...
No, I don't have, not overpowering it by tomorrow.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. So we're going to make the macaroni tonight. We'll probably make the potato in the morning and the baked beans in the morning because I may peel the potatoes tonight and put them in water. I'm not sure, but sometimes the potato gets a little strong if you don't do it. We like it pretty fresh. Macaroni's the opposite. Macaroni just gets better for 2 days or 3. I mean, you can. There's an optimal point. After a while, you don't want to use it for guests, but a couple of days on macaroni salad has never hurt it, in my opinion. Has it you, Mama?
No, but potato salad gets...
Potatoes absorb a lot of that onions and stuff. It's still good, and I could definitely make it tonight and serve it tomorrow. Wouldn't have no problem with that. But I like it warm, and I like it fresh. So we will do that probably in the morning. So we may get y'all up early in the morning if you're wanting to watch live. I don't know what Mama's schedule is going to be.
I don't know
Mama, I may have to wake you up.
According what time we go to bed.
I normally don't wake Mama up. I let her sleep.
They didn't have the box. And
look at here. Look at here. I
the
can't
big
believe
old bag of macaroni.
Mama, you gonna fix all that?
No, that's 3 pounds.
You're gonna do a pound anyway, though, aren't you?
Yeah, I was gonna get a box, but they didn't have it. This is all they had in the... Yes.
This is gonna make a lot of onions chopped.
This says this is good to March 2025.
Well, you can take your time.
March 25. That's J.A. That ain't it.
No rush then, Mama. You can slow down.
I can just fix a grain at a time.
You can slow down. You don't even have to be in a rush for this one.
No.
So we made up flowers for all the graves that Mama always decorates, and we went and put them all on. Some of them had a little cleaning issues, had to be a little extra done. So we spent about 3 hours doing that, or we would have been here earlier. I didn't know it was going to be that long, or I would have jumped on with a note and told y'all, we'll be here. We're just going to be late, but some of the graves had to be cleaned. That's just something you do. Used to, back in the day here, people would go to the cemetery on Decoration Day, and that's what they called it. And they would spend the day. They'd take a lunch, and they would clean graves, but there wasn't perpetual care back then. So basically that was the first time of the year that it was going to get cleaned, and it was an all-day event. And a lot of the cemeteries were just nestled back with trees around them in the country here, and there was the work to do. So the whole family was going to be up there, so they would take a meal. I don't know if it started out that way as a planned picnic, but I've heard my granny talk about it. I've even heard Mama talk about it. They would spend a month making flowers out of crepe paper, dip them in wax. Then they would spend all day long at the cemetery on Decoration Day. It's like a big picnic. And, you know, everybody had graves there, so the whole community would be there. And it became almost like a big kids playing, running around, working event, wasn't it, Mama?
Yeah, we always, you always meet all people that you hadn't seen in years. They'd come in to decorate from up north in different places, and
just make it wasn't a party, and it was respectful, but yet it was a get together. It was a time of community. Now we're a little bit faster paced, and we tend to everybody just run up there, put your flowers on. But I'm just so glad we still do it, because you know a lot of places they don't do it. But it's still a good thing.
Oh, yeah.
And it shows respect. Worked out in our flowers a little bit today. Got that done. It's just been one of those non-stop days, but it's been enjoyable and fun. It's a weekend. It's a holiday.
And spent time with my sister. She was over.
And driving around, it's even nice just to drive around and see people out with fire pits going and cooking and having cookouts and enjoying life for a little bit. Taking a moment to step back and just enjoy a minute. Mama, this might be enough for your potato salad too.
I think it is. Because if you try to put all that in macaroni, you'd have onion salad.
This is one whole onion, folks. This looks like more than, but it's just one onion. Look at that. The whole cutting board is full of freshly chopped sweet Vidalia or Texas sweet or whatever onions. Thank you. Someone sent these to us, and what a blessing it has been.
Oh, they're good.
I eat them often. I love them. In fact, I could eat them every day. I could eat an onion sandwich right now. I crave onions sometimes. Is that crazy or what? Y'all ever crave an onion of all things? I love them. I woke up, this is the weirdest thing. I don't know, maybe my brain knew it was a holiday weekend. It didn't happen, but I woke up at 4 o'clock this morning, and the first thing I thought of was, I'm going to see if Mama wants to have hot dogs today. I'd love to have a big old hot dog with some homemade chili and a big old onion on it. But we didn't have it. We didn't even have lunch today. That's no lie. That's how busy we've been. I've not been properly fed today. Mark that down. We went out and worked in flowers a little bit this morning. Real flowers. Came in and had brunch. Then we worked last night on artificial flowers for the graves. And then today we finished up, had some more to do. And I don't know where the day went, really. And we had company. And it's just been a great day. But it's been a fast-paced day, and it has moved with rapid speed. And we were going to eat before we went to the cemetery. And then we decided we'd eat when we got back, and now we're just now getting back. What have y'all done today? Did y'all cook out? You had family over? We always went to the graveyard and the fence. Who said that? Ed said they always went. Yeah, it was just a tradition. Now, when I came along, that was done ended. I remember going and cleaning a little bit at the cemeteries when I was a kid, but they still had perpetual care in most cemeteries by then. And I remember a lot of people being there, and I was just talking when we was up there a while ago. I remember when I was a kid, there was a lot more flowers in the cemetery, seemed like, didn't it, Mama?
Oh, wow, yeah, used to ever. Great.
It seemed like now there's a bunch. We have a bunch. Our cemeteries are country cemeteries. There's no regulations on if you can put flowers on or stands or baskets or anything like that. The only regulation is after 2 weeks they will remove them because they have to mow again. But if it's on the stone or in the vases, they don't. So if you're going to put something on the ground, it will stay for 2 weeks. So a lot of people will put stuff on, then they'll go get it and take it off, and then they'll bring it back, if they're going to put something on the ground. But we never put anything on the ground. We always have it in a vase that's on the stone. Or we put it on the stone and secure it to the stone. They will allow shepherd's hooks. If you don't know what a shepherd's hook is, I'm sure a lot of y'all do. It's that big black iron rod that comes out and hooks over. You can put a hanging basket on it and hang it over top of the stone. Mama's got 2 brothers buried up there, and they have little bitty 12-inch stones about that wide, marble, and they got little lambs sketched on them. That was a typical baby stone back in the day. And they will hold the flower on the top. Well, I guess you could do something with the wire, but it's really hard because it's so narrow. So we've got little bitty shepherd's hooks, and we put them right down beside the stone so it don't interfere with the mowing. And then we hang baskets of flowers. We'll show them to you tomorrow if we get out right around. We may not. We have a family reunion tomorrow, so I'm not promising you we're going to do something that we don't end up doing. But anyway, that's what we're going to do. And so Mama hung beautiful yellow and purple roses. Rosebuds in little bitty baskets over top of them. They're beautiful. You can see them for 100 miles. They are gorgeous. And the roses look real. The roses look absolutely real. Like I said, I would have shown you all last night, but you think the signal's bad in here. It was worse out in the garage. Which kind of worries me because I was hoping that we could do some canning out there and show you all. But we'll try again, and I might get a power booster tower thing. I think I have one that I bought, just ain't hooked up yet. Mama, how many eggs am I talking here? How about a pile? These are just boiled, and these were boiled late last night.
After that, and don't cut up no more till we get it mixed up.
Okay. You think this is going to... Do you put this much in your regular batch?
Yeah.
You'll put 5 or 6 eggs in a little batch.
I know it.
I believe you're just being extra cautious, and then you're going to say, cut up about 3 more.
Yeah, cut up another or 2. Let's see how many we got left.
That's what Mama does.
4,
She'll
8,
say, that's plenty.
12.
Then she'll change.
Because here's 4, 8, 12. So you can get some more.
Okay. I'll do 3 more. Because that's what I had planned on, because I thought you would want about 9 or 10 in here. This is going to be a super big batch. Mama's kind of famous for her macaroni salad, famous as in anytime there's a family reunion or a church function that requires macaroni salad, somebody in the group will say, Tootsie, you're going to bring your macaroni salad. Now, in the South, I don't know if y'all know this, if you get tagged with your something, like your pound cake, you're going to bring one of your pound cakes, that means we don't want no substitutes. We don't want you just to drag in something that you bought. We want yours. We want the homemade version that you have got us used to. And if you took anything else, there would be questionable chatter behind your back. No harm. That's just the facts. If you have established something and everybody wants it, like maybe strawberry pretzel salad, and they say to you, are you going to bring your strawberry pretzel salad? That means don't mess around with it. Don't come in here with no, I put nuts in it this time. No. Don't come in here with macaroni salad and you've decided now I put X, Y, or Z in it. No, we don't want that. We want the one you have got us used to, and you have contracted with us as a family or as a church, and we can depend on you to bring your chicken and dumplings or your whatever it is, because we love it and that's what we want. It's kind of like going to a restaurant and ordering your favorite steak and potato and whatever, and they bring it out and it's all different all of a sudden. You're like, this ain't what it usually is. No, you'll get in big trouble at a family reunion. There's people in our family reunions, I can tell you right now what they will bring tomorrow, and it will be delicious. And that's just Southern, I guess. I don't know if everybody else says the whole world is absolutely tore up about stuff as we are or not. Because I'm going to stop right there. That may be enough. Look at that. That's a pile. That's a pile. And look here. Here's some onions. That's a pile. So, do I need to do celery, Mama? Or are you not putting celery in this?
No, I don't put celery.
Should not put celery in this. I'm just checking. But, yeah, if you establish yourself as bringing something, and here's another thing. This is the number one thing you've got to remember, especially if you just joined a family in the South, like you married into a family, you better check with somebody. You don't want to show up with macaroni salad if somebody's done claimed that one. Because you'll hear all through the day, and it'll hurt your feelings, this first reunion, because you'll hear, that's not Tutu's, that's somebody else's. They don't even know it's yours because you've not established that, and it could hurt your feelings. I'm serious. You need to check with the family. Check with the matriarch in the family, someone who's been around a while, and say, what would you all like for me to bring? Her first words to you are going to be, well, honey, what do you make? You better have something, because if you don't have something, she's going to think you can't cook, or your family would have already had you established as something. So she may say, well, don't you worry about it. I'll bring enough for all of us, and you can just pick up some plates. That's not good. You're going to have to establish yourself. Make something. You know, Aunt Edna might bring the green salad every time. Don't you go with a green salad on top of Aunt Edna. It won't be pretty. I mean, they'll try to leave you out of the picture or anything if they can. I'm just giving you all some helpful hints for Southern living in a family reunion situation. If somebody brings hash brown casserole, don't take hash brown casserole. I'm just saying. Hey y'all, hey Lisa. How are you, Lisa? That's not just in the South. I'm thinking that it's any family reunion. Oh, I'm glad, Brenda. I didn't know. I only speak for the South, and a lot of times I say in the South. That don't mean I'm trying to be exclusive. It just means I ain't never been anywhere else, to live and to know. You can get in big trouble that way. Christmas, Thanksgiving, and Thanksgiving. You don't ever take green bean casserole to a Thanksgiving. Somebody's done claimed that one. Cornbread dressing, that one's been claimed. It has been. Sweet potato casserole, somebody brings that sweet potato casserole and that broccoli casserole. Just saying. And probably the hash brown casserole. You have to be in the family for years to climb up the ranking enough to bring something of that importance. Trust me. You're better off to stick with maybe whole kernel corn. Maybe you could bring something that someone told you, like pea salad. Maybe nobody's claimed pea salad. Baking, I love baking and I love dessert, and for me it's a harder thing to do than maybe some main dishes. But baking is pretty low down on the totem pole. Baking is one notch up above bringing a pack of Sweet 16 rolls. So you can get by with that pretty good. Because here's the thing with baking. As long as you ain't bringing a pumpkin pie to Thanksgiving, you could bring a lemon. You could bring probably a strawberry. Because probably ain't nobody claim them. But, and they'll eat it. They'll eat it. And they'll say, oh, did you bring that pie? That's good. Don't take no store-bought stuff. Even if you're doing cheating. Say you're going away for a family reunion and you don't want to cook, and you run into the Walmart and pick up a pie or a pastry of some kind, or even a big old tub of potato salad. Before you leave home, grab you a Tupperware bowl with a lid, or grab you a good pie pan from your cabinet and transfer that over. Now, they ain't going to be fooled, but you at least put forth a little effort, and that's going to help you out. Every year with my family, had a family reunion, I had to take ham. Yeah. Ham and a turkey. Nobody else would bring, and I ended up cooking it. Yeah, Tom. Yeah. Tom, once you establish, that's it. Plus, I think anywhere between 12 to 14 dozen of cookies in the variety. Of course. Yeah. You got to do that, Tom. You've established that. And they're going to say, for the next 20 years, well, you know, Tom always brings a ham and a turkey, so we'll be good there. Hello there, both of y'all. Are you seeing my comments at all? I watch you every day. Lauren from South Carolina. Patsy Owens, yes, I'm seeing you. Patricia, I always take potato salad and baked beans, and a lot of the time they won't be to make mac and cheese. Oh, Patricia. If you're a cook. Now, Patricia, if you are the potato salad person and the baked bean person and the macaroni and cheese person, that family's got a lot of confidence in you, and you got a lot of weight on your shoulders. Because those are three staples. You are, salute to you. Because it takes a while to get three staples under your belt that they only know you're going to bring it. A lot of people will get one. If you can just get one, you're doing good. But three, you're a champ. That is all I can say. It's true, Cindy. It is true. It's just the truth all the way around. Thank you, Kathy. Hey, Deborah. It's so true. It is. A lot of y'all are commenting. It's true. I wouldn't lead you wrong, but a lot of young folks come into families and they come up and they think, oh, I'll just take. You got to be careful. You got to work it in just right. Now, like tomorrow, there'll be a big old tub, one of them thick aluminum foil things full of a strawberry dessert that we all just love. And we know that's going to be there. And every year people depend on it. Children come up. Children raise up through the family always eating that and thinking about that. That's just the facts of the way it is. And if you're going to throw in something different, don't mess up an original recipe. Come up with something totally different. And so I just thought I'd try this. Now that's okay. It's okay to bring something totally different. But don't add green peppers to your baked beans if you ain't never. People are going to go, oh, those ain't hers, or those ain't his, because this got green peppers in it. And you're going to get your feelings hurt. That's just all there is to it. Because they say hateful things without even thinking sometimes. Oh, she wouldn't put green peppers in hers. Who brought this? You just kind of look around. It's kind of... Now, here's another safe thing you can do. If you're really in a lurch and you really think, oh, I've got to drive to the family, pick up some KFC chicken in a bucket or two. Now, that's always welcome at every family reunion. Even if somebody else has got their homemade fried chicken there that you didn't know about, people will still be okay with a bucket of KFC. Leave it in the bucket. Now, that's the one time. You don't transfer KFC into anything. You bring that greasy bucket of chicken and you put it on the end of the table up there where the meats are, and don't say a word. And it won't even be questioned. Everybody knows KFC chicken. They know somebody brought it. You're cool with that. You're good. Don't come riding in there, though, with some Walmart chicken or something. You might get a look. I'm just saying. It's just not the same. Hi from Beaver Dam, Kentucky. Hey, Thelma, how are you? Joanne, how are you doing? Okay, John. Jane, maybe I'm just tired tonight. But I'm just trying to... I like to try to take those opportunities to educate the younger generations coming up through the ranks. A lot of them don't cook. But it's still nice to know, the rules. I grew up in it, in church. I grew up in a church where I could walk down the buffet and I could name the dish. Who brought that? Who brought that? Who? It was just an evident thing, wasn't it, Mama?
Yeah.
Mama, you're awful quiet tonight. How's your noodles?
I'm listening to you. I think they're done.
Are they done? Dun, 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 dun. I've got your stuff over here.
These noodles.
Here, let me get that for you because that's going to be heavy.
It's very starchy.
Are they?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they are a little starch.
I've not had them starchy like that before.
Well, I have. We're just going to rinse them good. Woo, they are starchy. We'll be right back, folks. Mama, you could sing and dance. You'll go over and sing and dance. I'll go finish these.
I can take care of it now. If you'll go back and talk to them.
Go back and talk.
Yeah, I'll take care of them now. You got all the weight. Thank you.
You might want to rinse that a little more. I just kind of rinsed at it. Sorry to leave you, folks. That was a big old pot of noodles. Mama will probably give me a talking to after the video and say, I could have done those noodles. I don't like her lifting big pots like that with a lot of hot water and stuff. She does, sometimes against my will. She confessed yesterday morning that she had to go downstairs, down the steps inside the house. She's not allowed to do that. It's just not good because they're just not. They're good steps, and I've had handrails put up, and not store-bought handrails. I had 2 before handrails made and put up, both sides with a brace because I wanted every opportunity for her to be able to. But I don't like her using them because she can walk around the house on the level, come in the basement door, anything she needs down there. So when I'm not home, she does that, I think. I don't like her on the steps because we had a family member fall down her basement steps tragically, and it was not a good situation. I mean, she passed. And even ever since then, even Mama don't want to go down the steps. I know, it's just one of those things. You can't quit riding cars or flying because something happened. I know, folks, I know, but you just worry when she's here by herself. So she says to me, the basement key, we had someone up here working, and the basement door was left open, so I went down and closed it the night before. Well, I locked the key inside, hanging on a hook. I didn't know they hung a hook on the inside, but they had the door propped up. Long story longer. So she said, the way she worded it, it was something like, the basement key's hanging on the inside the door down there, and they can't unlock the basement door, I thought she said. And I said, I'll go get it, because I don't want you. She said, I then went down there and got it, and then you're not supposed to go down those steps unless you holler at me. Mama, you want to come over here and confess?
I done it safe and sound and that.
What if it wasn't safe and sound?
Well,
What if it was unsafe and unsound?
there you go.
Look what a pile of noodles. Oodles of noodles.
Them's the
Now, folks,
starch.
that is a macaroni salad. Did you rinse them good?
I tried to.
Let's see. I guess some noodles are starchier than others.
These are terribly bad.
Do you need to rinse them again?
What if they don't taste starchy? Do they?
No. No, I think they'll be fine. I don't know, it's just a different noodle.
Yeah, I've never had them before.
So, you ready to start?
Yeah. Let's get a
Onions first.
bowl and mix them up in it so we won't stir the noodles to death.
The bowl you're going to take it in. This is y'all's sweet tea, peach. That may be why I'm so hyped up tonight. Peach tea. It's Memorial Day weekend. This is the best pickle relish. If you have a local Save-A-Lot, we're not sponsored, but it's our store, and it's Kurt's Sweet Pickle Relish. It's got the best taste of any pickle relish that I've ever tried. I really like it. I don't know where it comes
We're
from.
going to stir it up in that bowl because I don't want to stir it up in a
So what Mama's talking about, she don't like to put her ingredients in her noodles. She wants to put them in here, pour it over her noodles, and then fold it gently into her noodles so they don't get mushy.
And
So
I don't want it stirred up in the bowl. I mean the thing I'm taking it in because I don't.
right. So this is going to be the pickle relish,
There's got another jar there in case I didn't know all those noodles.
and it's going to be all of it's left in this jar. I'm not going to dirty that because you're fixing to use mayonnaise too, aren't you? Okay, so I'm going to get the rest of this out. And I'm going to tell you it's approximately this recipe, but there's a good chance unless you are going to a family reunion, you're not going to need this recipe. This is a huge amount of food. So this is going to be about 3 tablespoons.
Well, you might have to have more. I don't know.
Maybe more.
Hand me that jar and I'll get rid of it.
Well, don't throw it away. We'll put onions in it. 3 good tablespoons of pickle relish. You're not going to use this, are you?
That's mayonnaise.
Oh, mayonnaise. Oh, okay.
I was finishing that up. I got Save-A-Lot brand mayonnaise in a jar.
This is JFG mayonnaise, which makes everything good. It's going in here. And that's about a cup of mayonnaise that was left in here. Going to put it right in here. Right in here it goes. You can use Duke's, which we would, but this was already open, and it's good. It's delicious. It is delicious. And Mama's secret in recipe, if there is one, is a little dab of sugar. Mama's gone. She's left us a little dab of sugar. And this spoon is in the bottom. We leave this little wooden spoon in here. Most of the time, there's more sugar in here.
I'll get some.
How much you want in there? Tablespoon?
Yeah, more with this.
How about ever drop in this?
Leave the spoon.
You can tell we're running low on stuff.
I'll fill it up.
That was about 2 tablespoons. Next.
Your mustard, mayonnaise. Now you got the mayonnaise. Put a little mustard, onions, and eggs.
Well, you can put it in there. I was just helping you. How much?
It's about a tablespoon.
About a tablespoon of
For
mustard.
this much,
For this
but I
amount.
don't
Let me bring y'all up. You get a little better view when we're higher.
Okay, onions and eggs.
Onions.
And I'm going to put some.
Now I'm gonna let you do the. Let me taste this onion. It's got a good bite to it. It's not.
We're going to try that and see.
Well, I've got way too many onions for you. I think you'll use most of these eggs.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm making a mess.
I noticed, but I wasn't going to embarrass you in front of your friends.
Okay, now I'm just, as you say, shake a pepper.
This is just black pepper off the table.
And a shake of salt.
Now this is one of those formulas that's totally unmessed around with. We don't add any new seasonings. We don't. Mama don't steer from the real.
Stir that up.
Mama don't stray from the original on this at all. All the years now, if she's making a different kind, we'll put a lot of different stuff in it. But this is Mama's. We call this Mama's macaroni salad. It'd be called Mama's if I made it all. So this is Mama's macaroni salad, and that's a total different recipe. I don't see as much pickle relish as I normally do.
No, I said I got another jar out.
Let me open this. How much more would you like, Mama?
Oh, 2 or 3 tablespoons. A couple of tablespoons.
Couple of tablespoons. That much?
Yeah.
What on earth is that big pickle doing in there? More?
No, stir it up now and see what it looks like.
There's a little bit of juice. Okay, Mama, what are you thinking? You want to taste this?
Yeah, we could.
Well, this is basically a souped up egg salad. You got the eggs, you got your same ingredients, except it's got a lot more, it's a lot looser, so it's a lot more mayonnaise. Am I to taste it?
Yeah. Is it sweet, sir? Did I get too much mustard in it? No.
No.
I think it'd be all right.
Okay. I'm just waiting on your verdict.
We may have to add an onion.
Well, I happen to have some onion over here, Mama.
I know that.
So here's your macaroni. Now, what this is the secret to not mashing it up. You put this in, and you fold that in. Y'all know what fold means? Go all the way to the bottom, bring it up. You don't chop it, you just fold it. Fold and fold and fold.
That looked like an awful lot of dressing, but I don't believe it's going to be enough.
It looked like a lot, but we can always add mayonnaise. And that's one thing you can do is add a little mayonnaise to it to make it creamier. And it will stretch it out a little bit. Now in the morning, you're probably going to have to add a little mayonnaise to it anyway, because those noodles do absorb a lot of your liquid stuff that's in there, don't it, Mama?
Oh, yeah. I don't know. It's mixing up.
It's mixing up pretty loose, and it looks good. See how the noodles are keeping their integrity and they're staying whole?
Have I got it?
I think you have, Mama. I'll give it one for you.
Okay.
If you want to, you're going to sample this and see. This looks just like my mama's macaroni salad.
Here's your little muffy dish. We may have to put a few more eggs in it.
I told you. Did I call it? When you cook with somebody a while, you know their patterns. Mama, they don't need nothing in this world except to sit.
And get the flavor through it.
That's your macaroni salad, Mama.
Mm-hmm.
Delicious.
Got to put it in something that'll fit in the refrigerator till.
Yep, there comes the problem. Finding something that'll fit in your refrigerator overnight when you're doing family reunions. How about a big old red Tupperware bowl, Mama? I know a lady that sells Tupperware.
I do too. It's strange.
Trust me, folks, we are not in need of any bowls. My mama has tons of bowls. She's thinking, where's the best one? Looks yummy, Debbie. It is delicious. It's always better the next day. Macaroni salad is always better. Sometimes potato salad to me gets a little stronger, but macaroni salad don't have that problem. Good day to you both. Well, thank you, Teresa. Thank you for being here. Hey, June, how are you? What does Mama take? Well, we've breaking a little tradition this year. And I know I've been talking a lot about tradition, but not all tradition's been broken. We are doing a cookout thing this year. Normally it's potluck, meaning somebody will bring a ham. Mama usually brings ham. Somebody will bring a roast, or Mama will bring roast. And then we'll do green beans and potatoes, new potatoes on it.
And 10-pound bag of mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes. So that's usually what Mama takes.
Cornbread.
And cornbread. So this year, they said, let's do a cookout. So a lot of them are bringing hamburgers. A lot of them are bringing hot dogs. A lot of them are cutting up tomatoes and onions and lettuce and bringing that. So, and several of them was bringing delicious desserts that they've, they're traditional desserts. And we have taken macaroni salad before. So we got assigned, or we volunteered for however it went, for the salad, potato salad, macaroni salads. And Mama said she's going to make baked beans too. Just because all that's picnicky food. So the theme sort of switched from potluck to cookout this year, which is fine. It's great. It's something different. So that's what we're doing. Mama, that's a different bowl.
Yeah, it's a good deep one. Yeah.
Looks like macaroni salad to me. It looks small on that camera. But it's not. It's a big old bowl. You ready for me to pour it up?
Mm-hmm.
You hope. Well, I got it. I start to say you might have to spoon it in.
I need to spoon it in?
Nah. It's coming. I'm holding it. Okay, there it is. Mama, you guessed just right.
Okay.
You made an excellent choice. That's the reason you're the Tupperware lady.
I reckon so.
You knew how many this would hold, didn't you? Mama, you gonna put paprika or anything on this?
We might slice the egg on top.
Oh.
Paprika.
Huh?
And paprika.
That'll be tomorrow, though, because it may need something extra tonight.
May need mayonnaise in the morning.
In the morning. Could need mayonnaise. Perfect bowl, Mama.
Yeah. I figured the depth would take care of the width of it.
It is a big old bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Folks, that's family reunion style right there. Mama's macaroni salad. It's delicious. I'm sure the recipe's already out there. So, Nola will probably post it because we have fixed this before. This may be the first time we've ever done this big of a quantity, though.
Yeah, well, you can not do that big.
I don't think we've ever made a family reunion size. It's not a 100 people family reunion either. It's a smaller family reunion, and that'll be plenty. And now, potato salad in the morning, baked beans tomorrow. Both of those will be good and fresh and delicious. And I've got a pile of onions ready here. I've got those eggs I can chop up in the morning. Just like that, folks. Deliciousness. I'm kind of looking forward to the hamburger hot dog scenario tomorrow. I think it'll be good. Let's see what y'all are saying. Yummy. How many will be there? Vicky, unfortunately, we have lost so many people. Back in its heyday, there'd been 65 there. Or more. There will probably be 25 to maybe 30 if everybody gets to show up. So about half what there used to be. In some years in the past, there's been even fewer. One year we had it and there was like 18 there. Because it's just not as many people showing up because of sicknesses, age. This is my daddy's family, and if Dad were alive, he would be 78. Is that right, Mama?
Yeah.
And he wasn't the older; he was one of the younger. So there's a lot of elderly first cousins, and so.
Well,
That's my fault, Mama. Sorry. We'll wash that up. Hi from Gate City, Virginia. It's raining here. That's another thing, Donna. It's supposed to rain here all day tomorrow-ish. And I think it's going to be 61 degrees. They'll be going chilly folks. Mama will be one of them. We've had years where it was just sweltering hot, and we had to take fans.
Was it last year that I got the blankets out of the van?
No, that was year before last. Year before last, we had blankets. Last year we had fan going, and last year was a perfect day. Last year we had perfect weather. It was the perfect temperature. There was a breeze. Kids played. It was wonderful. This year, it's supposed to be a little rain, but we got a plan B. We'll do a plan B. If we need to, we can meet at our church and do it in our little fellowship area. And so that will work if we need it. But I'm telling you, it's a tough bunch of people most of the time. We just tough it out, storms or whatever. This just makes memories. Sometimes when things don't go exactly your way in an event like that, everybody's huddled up under the shelter and they get to talking and reminiscing. You get some good old stories and people just kind of huddle up together and talk. And sometimes if it's warm and pretty, you'll say, I have not got a chance to talk to you. You saw there playing horseshoes, and then you went over there and played cornhole, and then you went over there and played, and you're like, I missed 2 or 3 of them. But when it's rainy or cold, it seems like everybody gets together a little tighter. So sometimes you end up getting to visit a little bit more when the weather's not perfect. Love from Texas. Have a fun time. Agnes, we will. I'm looking forward to it. It's been cold all day today. It's Snedeville. Teresa, yeah, it's been 70 here. Mama says it's cold today. My aunt and her was running around like 2 schoolgirls in hoodies.
Now, I didn't have on a hoodie.
What'd you have on?
Long sleeves.
I thought you had on something else.
No.
Well, Mama, I'm proud of you then.
I had on a...
She had on a hoodie.
Yeah.
Bernice had on.
I had on a shirt early this morning, but it was cold this morning.
I know I seen you in something layered today. Cause I thought
when I was out there working early. But I'm not this evening. I've not had nothing.
Well, I'm not proud of you, Mama.
I'm cold right now, but I'm thinking about go get my sweater.
Well, let's go for you freeze today.
Oh, wow.
Folks, it's been a pleasure to be here with y'all tonight. We thank you for putting up with us.
Thank you for staying up so late.
We thank you for staying up late, but this is just our little routine. We keep late hours on holiday weekends and when we got a lot to do. Normally, this would be bedtime late. Would be, yeah.
Yeah, we'd be going to bed now.
I go to bed 9 o'clock. It don't matter. But tonight, I have drunk y'all sweet tea. It's been so good today. The peach, I've not been drinking it at night because of this caffeine. Today I've drunk it. And
we didn't care if we slept all night or not. We wanted that tea, didn't we?
I'll eventually go to sleep tonight and it'll be great. I'll get up early in the morning anyway because I'll be excited for the day. Join us in the morning for Sunday School Highlights, Lord willing. And unless it's storming or something and we get a little internet interference. But I don't know what kind of storms they're thinking. Is it supposed to be stormy?
I didn't hear the storm so much as the percentage of rain.
70%?
70%.
That's a lot of rain. A lot of coverage anyway. We'll see. We're ready.
I've got a rain jacket.
Let me tell you a little story before we go. Mama's daddy, my papa. Back in the day, they made crepe paper flowers. And they were paper. And they dipped them in wax, but that wasn't, foolproof. And flowers would just last as long as they'd last. My mama's daddy always said, it rains every Memorial Day. And you spend all that time making flowers. When I'm talking about making flowers, I'm not talking about taking some crepe paper flowers and arranging them. I'm talking about they literally rolled the crepe paper up and made the petals and took all the petals and put them together and twisted them and made the flowers with a stem and they taped them and didn't you, Mama?
Mm-hmm. With wires.
With wires and dipped them in wax. They made
we
literally
wax. We didn't have money sometimes to get the wax, so it's just
paper.
Paper.
Literally made the actual flowers they use. Can you imagine that? We spend 2-3 hours, maybe 4 total, not counting gathering them up, on just doing silk flowers. Just putting artificial flowers in baskets and on saddles and whatever. I couldn't imagine if you had to make every flower you used. That would be monumental. But my papa used to always say, you all spend so much time doing that. And it
my
rains.
Daddy always wanted, if a quart jar had a nick in it or a little chip or anything, he'd fill it full of water and he'd cut roses and different flowers. He wanted fresh flowers on the grave. So we also, with the crepe paper, we also fixed fresh flowers for Daddy because he wanted them on the grave.
I'm with Papa. I started this year. Mama does certain flowers every year, and I know which one she's going to do. I came one close because the only reason I did it is because I knew she probably wouldn't like it. Walmart had some beautiful pots, hanging pots with petunias. Beautiful red pots. I put them on the front porch. I did buy 2 for Mama, but I came real close to buying 2 extras for some graves. And I thought Mama probably wouldn't go for that, but I would love to put the fresh flowers on there. But Mama would be afraid they'd die, and she'd be up there every evening trying to water them. And I thought, we'll just do the silk. But fresh is just so. I mean, they die, but that's part of the. It's a fleeting moment. It's a moment of respect. I can understand that concept of the fresh flowers on the grave. Mm-hmm. But I didn't, because I knew Strict over here would tell me, I don't never do that. They ain't going to do that this time. What would you say, Mom?
We didn't hang them, but I'd have to go up there and water them all the time. Take jugs of water.
I didn't want her to do that. I knew she would. She'd be up there at lunch trying to water a flower or something.
Not at lunch. You can't do it in the heat.
I know, but I figured you would be wanting to water them. Anyway, folks, thank you for putting up with us. Thank you for being here so late tonight. It is late for making macaroni salad, but we're not going to eat it. We're going to have it for tomorrow. It's here ready to go. Join us in the morning. Don't know what time. We'll probably cook early, and I'll do Sunday school after the cooking. It's probably where it'll go, and I'll stop the videos in between. So we'll be here early, most likely. And y'all join us, and that's what we're going to do, Mom.
Yeah.
Unless you want to cook something else tonight at
Oh,
10,
no.
9:30 in the
This
night.
making flowers, decorating.
Mama says, time to clock out.
It's time to go to bed. Get up with a fresh start.
Get up with a smile on your face and a fresh start, ready to face the world. And everything will be good.
Oh, yeah.
And it's Memorial Day. Don't forget to honor those folks who gave their life for
Well,
us.
traditionally, I mean, it would be we always did it the 31st of May.
31st of May?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's something else around here. And I'm just going to say this and I want to go, I promise. There's old decoration and new decoration here. Do y'all do that?
The last Monday in the month is not.
It's not the real original Memorial Day.
No.
So Granny used to say, I don't decorate, I go on old decoration. So Grannies would go on late. Mama would go on early. My Granny would say, this ain't even decoration.
No, too early.
Old decorations is when I decorate, should say. And like, there's an old Christmas and all the South's got some different holidays that maybe y'all don't have on your calendar. Anyway, we're going to go. Mama, say good night.
Good night, Mama, and God bless you all. Have a wonderful night and day tomorrow, and just stay safe by all means.
Bye, y'all.
Bye-bye.